Have you ever wondered how much Carnival Cruise Line made on their relief efforts for Hurricane Ida? The number will shock you. We have tons of cancellation news to report, especially for our friends sailing down under. Galveston, Texas is set to be host to a brand new cruise ship. It's a big day for the Midships family, as we're set to announce our next cruise swag giveaway winner. And the CDC has placed 2 more popular cruise destinations at level 4 do not travel alerts. All this coming up on Midships. Hey, welcome to the Midships YouTube channel. I'm your Captain Corey, and I want to welcome you back to the channel. Now, a quick little update before we get started in today's cruise news. At the end of today's episode, I will announce our cruise swag giveaway winner, so stay tuned until the end to see if your name gets selected. And remember, if you didn't win today's giveaway, our next cruise swag giveaway begins in just 2 days on Friday. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss your chance to win our next round of cruise swag. And if you just can't wait to get your hands on any of the cruise swag we give away here on the channel, there are Amazon affiliate links in the description below. You can customize the colors or quantities of any of the items in the description box. Plus, you'll be supporting the Midships channel. Now, I've been looking into the analytics of my videos lately, and I've noticed that people are watching for a shorter amount of time than they used to. So that tells me that I may be making the episodes just a little bit too long for you guys. So I'm going to try to keep them a little bit shorter, closer to 10 minutes instead of 15 or 20. Now let's get started with our cruise news, and we're going to start with the hard topic today, which is cancellation news. There's several to talk about, so let's hop into our first story now. From cruisehive.com by Emery Thacker. Celebrity Cruises cancels select sailings for 3 ships. Despite Celebrity Cruises moving ahead with resuming cruise operations, the situation around the world remains fluid, and that includes in Asia. The cruise line has sent a letter to guests about cruise cancellations for ships scheduled to sail in the region, as well as on transatlantic voyages. The vessels affected are the Celebrity Solstice as well as the Celebrity Infinity for their transatlantic crossings. The cancellations come because of uncertainty of the future of cruising within the Asian market. Just a few days ago, we reported on the Wonder of the Seas being shifted from the Asian market over to the US in response to all the uncertainty, and now you can see that Celebrity Cruises is starting to shift their priorities in the region as well. And they're not the only brand making adjustments to their operations because of cruise shutdown. Let's read about some Carnival brands doing the same thing. From cruiseindustrynews.com. 2 Carnival brands extend pause in operations in Australia. P&O Cruises Australia and Princess Cruises have announced that they're extending their pause in operations for cruises departing from Australia due to the ongoing uncertainty around the return of cruising. P&O's voluntary pause will apply to cruises scheduled from December 18th through January 14th of 2022, and it extends until January 18th, 2022 for cruises from Sydney. Princess Cruise vacations in Australia and New Zealand have also been paused until January 27th of 2022. And guests booked aboard those canceled cruises will have the option to shift to a later date, take future cruise credit, or receive a full refund. And while we're talking about cruises down under, there's a fancy ship that's going to be heading down there for the 2023 season. Let's learn about that now. Celebrity Edge to head down under for 2023 and 2024 season. Celebrity Cruises has announced plans for their ship, the Celebrity Edge, to debut down under for the 2023 and 2024 cruise season. According to a press release on the brand's website, the Edge series ship will offer an array of 6 to 13 night itineraries from early December of 2023 through April of 2024 around the coastlines of Australia and neighboring New Zealand. And you'll be able to purchase these sailings beginning on October 14th of this year. That sounds like an absolutely fantastic trip around Australia and New Zealand, just seeing all the natural beauty and wonder of that part of the world. So before I absolutely blow your mind with how much FEMA paid per person to house workers cleaning up after Hurricane Ida, I do want to invite you to subscribe to the Midships channel. We have a goal of having 3,000 subscribers by September 30th when I depart on my MSC Divina cruise. We are getting so close. We have less than 50 subscribers to go. And if you've already subscribed, you can still help us reach our goal by smashing the thumbs up button or putting some comments down in the description below. It really tells YouTube that people are interested in this content, and in return, they push it out to more people. So this next one's positively crazy. I can't believe how much FEMA paid per person to house these relief workers post-Hurricane Ida aboard the Carnival Glory. And unfortunately, the headline reveals the number right away, so there's no more suspense after I click over to the story. Are you guys ready? I should click it now? Okay, all right, let's click over. From NOLA.com by Sam Carlin. After Ida, Carnival cruise ship housed 103 key workers, costing FEMA nearly $50,000 per head. When Hurricane Ida threatened to create a housing crunch in the New Orleans region, government officials arranged for a Carnival cruise ship to stay in port and house as many as 2,600 first responders, hospital staffers, and essential workers. But when the mission ended last Friday, only 103 people had stayed aboard Glory. Even so, the cost footed by FEMA topped $4.8 million, or approximately $46,600 per guest. And that's an absolutely astonishing cruise fare. I'm sure Carnival was none too upset about that, don't you know? The few people who did take advantage of the ship's space and electricity, which was in short supply after Ida, worked for Ochsner Health System, the Red Cross, or emergency departments in the New Orleans area, said a spokesperson for the Governor's Office of Homeland Security. The spokesperson said that officials cut down the number of available spots on the ship from 3,000 to 1,500 due to COVID restrictions. But just about 489 people requested reservations at all, and most of them did not show up. And when we start looking at the itemizing of these costs, they paid $140,000 for parking for 2 weeks. This is the government for you, folks. They don't really care how much it costs. It's not their money. It's ours. Holy crap. $140,000 is a lot of money for parking. The spokesperson said FEMA's picking up the entire tab after offering up the ship as a way to alleviate an anticipated housing shortage in the New Orleans area. He said the ship wasn't used as much as expected because the lights in the region came back on faster than predicted. So that answers everyone's burning question about how much it costs to rent a cruise ship out for 2 weeks. Almost $5 million. And it's likely the Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line saw similar figures, although probably a little more scaled back. Their ship is obviously much smaller than the Glory and unable to house quite as many workers. Galveston, Texas is once again in the news as they're set to welcome a beautiful new cruise ship back in the 2023 season. From cruiseindustrynews.com, Norwegian Prima to homeport in Galveston. The cruise line today announced their new ship Prima will homeport for the 2023 and 24 season in Galveston and offer 7-day voyages to the Western Caribbean. The Prima will make calls to Costa Maya, Cozumel, Harvest Key, Belize, and Roatan Island in Honduras. The total number of berths, or rooms on board a cruise ship in Galveston, is starting to get quite spectacular. So the CDC has yet again put out another naughty list of places where they recommend Americans avoid travel. And 2 popular cruise destinations are once again on this list. So let's tell you about that right now. From cruisehive.com by Emery Thacker. CDC recommends to avoid travel to 2 more cruise destinations. The US CDC has elevated 2 cruise destinations back up to level 4 to recommend against travel. It comes as multiple cruise hotspots across the region have recently been added to the highest level, and cruise lines adopt new protocols to keep guests and crew protected. Antigua and Bermuda back at level 4. More destinations seem to be heading back to the CDC's highest level, including the cruise destinations of Antigua and Barbuda and Bermuda. Man, you hear these names? They're all rhyming. It reminds you of a song that you maybe once heard. I'm not going to sing it because that would be way too offensive to your ears. But maybe just grab like a little tropical fruity drink, a Miami Vice, a little daiquiri, pina colada, and just sip along with me as we finish up this last story of the day. Earlier in 2021, both nations were lowered to level 3, but as of September 20th, they are now back to level 4, with the CDC recommending against all travel. The CDC says if you must travel to these countries, then you should be fully vaccinated. Travelers should also make sure they follow all the local requirements, including masking requirements. Every port you get off the ship from will have different rules potentially in place. Always put an extra mask in your back pocket. You don't want to run into any troubles with the authorities in some foreign cruise port. Okay, and it's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's officially noon Eastern time on Wednesday, the 22nd of September. So we are going to announce a giveaway winner. And as always, I'm going to show you the entire process. So we're going to head into my YouTube Creator Studio, and we are here at the giveaway video. I will just go ahead and copy out the link, and we are going to our favorite random comment picker here, and I'll paste the link in here, and we're going to go with anything goes, include replies. And let's see how many people entered this week's giveaway. Looks like we have about 110 total entrants. So we are going to pick a winner. And congratulations, Lester Davis. You are sailing on Carnival Mardi Gras, October 30th. Can't wait. Already have my Halloween costume. So congratulations to Lester. This cruise swag belongs to you. Look out for a message from Midships. And I hope you have a great time aboard the Carnival Mardi Gras. Make sure you warm that ship up real nice for me. I'll be sailing just a couple weeks after you. If you made it this far into today's video, make sure you're subscribed to the Midships channel. And while you're looking down there, why don't you hit a big thumbs up if you love cruising? It tells YouTube that we're on the right track producing cruise content that's valuable to our audience. If you didn't win today, don't worry. Our next cruise swag giveaway begins this Friday. Thanks for checking out the Midships channel today. And until next time, we'll see you on the Midships.